Hey friends, Javier here from Toxicat Entertainment to give you a word about rehearsals. I just came back from a rehearsal for a wedding that I'm doing tomorrow, and this was my first time at this venue. The venue here in Rochester called Redmond House. It's a great venue. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from Rochester, and it was my first time there. We're doing the ceremony and we're doing the reception there, and usually for things like that I bring two rigs, one for the ceremony and one for the reception. But I went today and I found out that I need three. I need three because the way the ceremony is set up, it needs two sets of gear for the ceremony, two rigs. One is going to be standing on a deck where there's live musicians. There's a violin quartet doing the music for the ceremony, and then maybe about 100 yards further down, the ceremony is going to happen, and they need a microphone out there and speakers for the people to listen to the vows and all that. So rehearsals are very important because, especially if you involve your DJ in it, that way the DJ knows what to expect when he comes in on your wedding day, and he has the right gear to bring on your wedding day. If I hadn't gone to the rehearsal today, I probably would have to shuffle around using two sets of gear to handle the ceremony, somehow handle the ceremony. I don't know how they were going to handle that, with the music and all that. Or probably I was going to set everything on the deck, and probably the officiant voice was going to come out from the deck. It would sound like a voice of God kind of a thing. So it wasn't going to be right, you know what I mean? So you have to go to the rehearsal, especially if it's a place you haven't been before, if it's the first time you go to this place, so you know how to set up for things like that, for the ceremony and also for the reception. So you can have a chance to tell the venue manager or the wedding coordinator, where do you want to be during the reception. You want to be close to the dance floor, and also to figure out, for the catering and, little details as far as if they're having the buffet on the dance floor during dinner, and that the logistics change a little bit as far as the first dance and little things like that. You can find all those little things during the rehearsal. You can ask the questions then. You don't want to ask the questions during the wedding. That's the time that the bride or groom are having a great time. You want them engaged. You want them to enjoy what's going on. You don't want to be asking questions about, what's going on here. Are we doing this? Are we not doing this? Things like that. I mean, yes, you have a timeline and you've met with a couple before, but again, if you haven't been to that venue before, it's good for you to go to the rehearsal and tie up those loose ends. This is Javier from Toxicat Entertainment, making sure that you do go to a rehearsal, have your DJ go to your rehearsal, so it knows what's going on, and it's a peace of mind as well, and that's very important for such a stressful but once in a lifetime event like a wedding. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.